nervous because this is my first time performing in front of anybody, so. It is still early summer, but I feel suffocated in my room. The walls seem to be taking steady steps towards me, pressing me into a tiny entity that does nothing except existing. I push away these walls, chase away my shadows, and head up to the roof. I gaze at the cherry-colored sky with its rosy cheeks glowing in the darkness. I am alone. The cold air seeps through the fibers of my clothes and tiptoes on my skin, like a ballet dancer too experienced to be conscious of her moves. The clouds accumulate into purple supernovas. The world moves in slow motion. The leaves are too euphoric to fall down rapidly. They take their time, drifting, swaying, flirting with the wind. Here, I have no past, no present, no future. Here, I can just be. I can take as little space as I can. The city is burning like always with its colorful lights. I wonder about all these lights. Whether the orange lighted room is having a pleasant dinner or a family fight. Whether the blue lighted room is having a party or a major depressive wave. I look deeply into the horizon, where the lights accumulate like long lost lovers, clutching to each other until they form an aura of lights, of stories never told, stories never heard, stories buried beneath the earth. I look at the buildings and I do not see bricks. I look at them and see people. Every crack, every graffiti, every crumble and corridor is a body language, speaking ever so slightly, in soft breathing whispers, that I am here, that I, too, exist, and that I am still standing, although I am crumbled, that you can paint over me, but I'll always stay the same, that you can crack me, but you'll never break me down. I breathe in the night, breathe in the stories, breathing the humming whispers of the wind in hope to fill the emptiness of this ever-expanding void within me. I don't know who I am anymore. Maybe I never even did before. I feel something that I can't describe as being lost, because being lost means I have found myself before. Maybe I'd say continues to be unfound. It scares me how forgotten most of my days can be, how there are years in my life that feel completely blank, like a dusty white paper thrown in an abandoned corner with cobwebs spreading into its flesh. So I close my eyes and imagine a different existence. I imagine a gently swaying curtain, rays of sun creeping through the gaps, quietly dancing on the walls, the sound of birds chirping, of breakfast being cooked, of coffee poured into a cup, the smell of a book, the dancing flame of a scented candle, white sheets, pure water, green plants, the needle of a vinyl record player slowly claving its way along the melody of a Schubert piece, a dog cuddling with the pillows, a clock ticking. Time moves, stands still, sits and rests by the windowsill. Thank you.